Hi everyone, welcome to another video on how to use Mobilog Pro and its features. In this video, we are going to cover on how to whitelist a website and then publish onto the devices. Whitelisting a website is one of the important features in any lockdown solution. What Mobilog offers is to whitelist a website, that is, allow certain websites so that all the other websites will be blocked. Now, this assumes that you have already enrolled a device onto your dashboard. If not, please refer to our previous videos which helps you on how to enroll a device. With that assumptions, let me move ahead and show you how to whitelist a website. The option to whitelist websites is under Device Management. When you expand Device Management, you can navigate to whitelist websites. If you have no websites those are whitelisted, it shows you this page. Because we support both Android and iOS, it gives you the help text on how whitelist websites work on Android and how they work on iOS. Let's go ahead and whitelist a website. You have to click on this button. Once you click this, let's go ahead and add a website. I'm trying to add google.com here. I'll make it visible on home screen. What visible on home screen does it places an icon on the home screen which opens the browser. We'll skip the Android settings part for this demo as it focuses on the iOS. You can navigate to the iOS settings screen. Now, if you had made the shortcut visible, you can additionally choose if to allow the users to remove it from home screen or to display in full screen. Let me select these. You can also choose a logo for your website. Let me choose one website logo that I have. Once you have this logo, click on Save. Once a website is saved, it will appear as a list here. So here you can see the website that's created, the URL, and the property of visibility that you have selected. Let me go ahead and create a couple more without the visibility as well. Thus, I'm creating one. I leave the visibility on the home screen flag as false. If you go to iOS settings, I can still enable this, but note that this will have no impact. Here you can see Mobilog is not visible on home screen. Now let me create a shortcut without the full screen flag. I'll make it visible on the home screen. I'll go to the iOS settings, but this time I'll not select this. Neither will I choose a logo. Let's save it. Now I have three websites that I have whitelisted. Note that Mobilog does not offer for you to enter wildcards in your URL. The URL needs to have the complete domain name. Also, if your URL has redirects, please whitelist the redirects as well. Now, once you have this, there are two ways to publish this websites onto your devices. Now, the first thing is you can click on the publish icon next to a website. You will be shown all the device profiles and the devices. Now, this devices section is not required for iOS, it's mainly for Android devices. When you go to the device profile section, you can choose the profile that we had created in the previous videos and click on submit. At this point, let me bring up the iPhone so that you can see what happens on the iPhone as well. So I choose this and I click on submit at this point of time. Once I submit, the changes are pushed to the device, and here you can see the newly shortcut whitelisted website as a home screen shortcut. Now, what happens here is, along with the shortcut, you would also see that Safari has got enabled. Now, that is current behavior of Mobilog, that whenever you whitelist a website, the Safari also gets enabled. Now, don't worry, when you open Safari, let me open Safari, the only site that they can visit is the one that you have whitelisted. So this is the only site that's bookmarked. They cannot navigate to any other site. They can either choose the shortcut. Now, the Rediff shortcut was not allowed to open in full screen, hence it opens up Safari with the address bar. And this is the only one that is allowed. Sorry for that. Now, this was one way of publishing the website. That is, you clicked on publish and selected the profile. The second way to publish a device profile is to navigate to the device profile section, choose the profile where you want to publish this, click on edit, navigate to the section called select browser shortcuts. Here we had already published Rediff and that's why it's enabled by default. Now let me publish Google and Mobilock. Now since you don't have logos for Mobilock and Rediff, they show blank. The logo for Google is shown. You selected this shows you the visibility of the shortcuts. Let's click on next and update the profile. The moment they are updated on the device, let me unlock the device. Once they are pushed to the device, the new shortcuts appear. You see the Google logo here or the icon here and the Mobilock one. Now you don't see the Mobilock one, the reason being it was not visible on the home screen and hence it is not visible. Now Google was set to open in full screen. Let me click on that and as you can see it'll open in full screen. Because I had a problem with the URL, hence it couldn't exactly find out. So as I said, the URL needs to be strictly whitelisted. Now, what about the hidden shortcut that we pushed? You can open Safari and here, when you go to the bookmarks part, you can see now 3 shortcuts, whereas on home screen, you only see Rediff and Google, whereas on bookmarks, you see the hidden shortcut as well. This is the one that users can access from their Safari. This is the way how you create and publish websites. As mentioned earlier, the limitations are you cannot use wildcards at this point of time, and it's only a whitelisting. You cannot blacklist a website. Now, on this screen, you see the browser settings. And these are the settings which are specific for Android and are not applicable for iOS. Similarly, the option to clear browser cache is only applicable for Android devices and not for iOS, and the text mentions accordingly. Hope you have got how to create a whitelist website and publish onto your profiles. Thank you.